Good day, everyone. For this day, I am with my group mates, Aviera Ivan Troy, Narbuada John Mark, Pantaleon III Leonardo, and Cabahog Hans to discuss one of the examples of material evidence that is part of non-written sources, and that is an artifact. And before I start, let me introduce myself first. I'm Alaika May Ochea, the first reporter. So, now, what is an artifact? So, the word artifact came from Latin word artifactum. So, arti means by or using art, and factum means something made. So, literally, it is something made using art. It is something man-made such as a tool or a work of art. So, it is normally an object of archaeological interest. So, mao ni mga historical objects or mga arts were made in the past that gives us clues about how people live their lives or mga pieces of evidence left behind by people who live their lives. Okay, when you say artifact, it's often means something made and less likely to be tainted because they used for a specific purpose during a much earlier period of time. Ang kanira bang fossils and artifacts are often confused. So please take note the differences of these two. So when we say artifacts, preserved ni remains of man-made object, while fossil are preserved remains of living organism. In short, ang artifact is man-made while ang fossil is nature-made.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Ivan Troy Abiera speaking in continuation of the report, and I'll be discussing about where is artifacts came from. Usually, this is an object often recovered long time after the time it is served as its purpose through an archaeological discovery. So, basically, it is a material evidence unlike sa written sources. Kay kato sila kay mga sinulat man to. So if we talking about artifacts, it is a material evidence. It could be weapons, pottery, jewelry, vessels, clothing, and statues. And also I'll discussing about the what is the purpose of an artifact. And purpose ani niya is to help scientists what are the asa ni siya nabilong era, like for example Manonggol jar, and we can tell about that nga Neolithic period ni siya, and sikat ni siya, known ni siya sa Filipino nga culture sa una. And then in addition to telling you something about its creator, an artifact provides insight into the customs, preferences, styles, special occasions, work, and play of the culture in which it was created. So na just say kanang purpose nga lain-lain, depende siya sa butang like sa Manonggol jar. Then ang gamit niya sa una kay mura siya ganang cremate, like kanang ang abo sa tao sa una ibutang dito. Then ang purpose ato kay store jud ang kanang ashes sa tao.
Good day, I'm going to report the collection of artifacts. So first is the Manonggol jar. Manonggol jar was the only several stunning artifact discovered in Chamber A, Manonggol Cave in Lipuon Point. So usa sa pinakaninot nga stunning artifact nga na-discover sa Chamber A. So by a group of archaeologists who investigate the site from 1965. So archaeologists means is mauni sila ang tao nga seek studies sa human history sa mga past or mga ancient. So in addition to burial jars, they also recovered human remains covered in red paint and adorned with bracelet made of jade, shells, and stone beads. The Manonggol jar is actually a second burial jar used to store the bones of someone who was previously buried. Second is the Yawning Jarlet Letaleta Cave. So, this jarlet declared a national cultural treasure. Is the earliest spot recovered in the country. So, kaning jarlet is gideclare ni siya as a national treasure, cultural treasure. Pinaka-early spot nga nakuha sa country. So, it has a distinct rim of resemble a shouting or yawning person. So, resemble na siya og one shouting or yawning person. So, ang nakadiscover na kay si Dr. Robert Fox in Letaleta Cave, Northern Palawan in 1965. So, this jarlet is associated to the late Neolithic period around 1000 to 1500 BC or before Christ. It was excavated in burial site where a stone adds as well as other intact pieces of pottery. So including a stem cup and a footed jarlet, both of which are also declared national cultural treasure, were recovered. So ang kaning footed jarlet og stem cup kay gideclared sana sila og national cultural treasure.
Good day everyone, I'm John Mark Narboda and I am the next reporter. The Laguna Copperplate inscription is an official document, more precisely an acquittance inscribed in the Shaka year 822. It is the earliest known calendar date document used within the Philippine island. What does the Laguna Copperplate inscription say? The inscription documents the existence and names of several surrounding states as of 900, such as the Tagalog city-state of Tondo. Some historians suggest that this implies economic, cultural, and political connections between these states in the contemporaneous Medang Kingdom in Java. And the next one is the Flying Elephant of Lena Shoal, made during the Middle Ming Dynasty, ca. 1500. The porcelain dish was recovered from the wreck site of a Chinese trading vessel. It features black and brown specks in the paste, as well as lotus scroll with pointed leaves on the rim. What is the purpose of the Flying Elephant of Lena Shoal? The Flying Elephant of Lena Shoal is now held at the National Museum of the Philippines and stands as a reminder of an old world where our people were free to practice their own ways of life, blissfully unaware of the terrible invasion that was to come. So, the last one is the flakestone. So, kaning flakestone is mao ni siya ang gigamit sa mga unang tao nga nagpuyo sa diri sa Pilipinas nga wala sila mga kutsilyo sa una. So, ang ilang gigamit kay panghiwa mao ni siya gitawag nga flakestone. Pwede sa ni ilang gamiton sa kanang pangangaso, like himuon nilag arrow para pana nila sa mga ilang mga ipang hunting, like para kaon nila.
My name is Hansen Bray Cabahog and I will be the reporter about the interesting facts. So, artifacts provide important clues to the unraveling of human evolution as well as prehistoric civilizations. Some of the oldest artifacts have been found are stone implements and was used during rituals. Antique artifacts today were used every day for their survival. Artifacts have not been regarded a form of art by people who made them, but to the people who found them in this modern era. So artifacts give huge impact not only in the history but also in this modern era, because it helps us shape of who we are and lets us understand more of what really happened in the past. That's all. Thank you.